Hello my friends, and Valentine's Day is right around the corner. I want to show you a really fun vintage recipe, only 5 ingredients, dessert recipe anybody can make. So here we go. We're going to need applesauce. It recommends unsweetened, cherry or strawberry, Jell-O. You know the old red hot candies. And now you can use, it says ginger ale, 7-Up, Sprite, or just soda water. So I'm using ginger ale and 3/4 cup of water. So let's get going. So we're going to start with 3/4 cup of water, pour it right on into a saucepan. Next to that, we're going to add 1/2 cup of Red Hots. And you know, some of these are really hard to find. You might be able to find them at like Walmart or something, or one of those, fun candy stores. So we want to pour 1/2 cup, which is pretty close to a whole box. Go ahead and pour it in. We're going to put this on the stove and we're going to bring this up to a boil. We're going to heat it until all of the candies are dissolved. Once your red hot candies are all dissolved into your water, next we're going to add in the box of gelatin. Now you want to use the 3-ounce box. If you want to make a big batch of these, just double down on everything. So you're going to probably need to get at least 2 boxes of those red hots, unless you're lucky enough to find one of those bags. And if you are, it would be this time of year, I think. Sometimes you can even find them at Christmas. So you're going to go ahead and add in the gelatin, and we're going to stir this, and we're going to make sure that it's all dissolved. If you need to return it to the heat, if your water has cooled down, your cinnamon juice has cooled down, then you might need to return it to the heat. Once the gelatin is all dissolved, now you're going to add in 1/2 cup of your soda of choice. What happened to the old pull tabs? So we're going to add in 1/2 cup. I'm going to put that in and give it a stir. And next we're going to add in 1 cup of applesauce. These are each 1/2 cup size. So if you get, the snack pack size, they're typically 1/2 cup. So we're going to add in 1 full cup of applesauce. So we're going to add in 2 of these cups, and we're going to mix this all together. And the other one. And I'm, again, using the unsweetened. You can use sweetened if you want. They also have like strawberry applesauce and stuff now too, which might be really delicious if you're using the strawberry gelatin. So we'll go ahead and mix that all together. Once it's all mixed together well, we're going to pour this into a couple of fancy cups. These are going to be the cups that it's actually going to be served in. So you want to go ahead and pour it in, and we're going to refrigerate these for 4 to 6 hours. And you can even let it go overnight if you wish. So I will see you when they're all set and chilled and firmed up and ready for serving. Alrighty, we are gelling, and don't these look fabulous? Just saying. Alrighty, time to fancy them up. Give them a little squirt. And then maybe put on a couple of these extra red hots. Something like, whoa. And make sure none of these fall, because we don't want Tatum to get any of these, that's for sure. Maybe just put a couple on, like so. There we go, like that. Alrighty. Looks like it's time for a little old tasty taste, don't you think? I think these are going to be delicious. Everybody should, whoops, careful. Everybody should make these for their Valentine. But speaking of which, I'm going to call in my Valentine and tell her I got a little special treat for her. Hopefully she likes it. Alrighty. This is a vintage Valentine little sweetheart dessert.
You're not scared?
I am kind of a little scared, I have to say. But I know you're here to protect me.
Who's gonna protect me?
Maybe we should toast first. That was a good start.
Okay.
Here we go.
If this is spicy,
I'm hoping not.
I'm gonna be
Spicy? If it's spicy, she's gonna be spicy. What do you think?
I'm just proceeding with caution.
It's-
Otherwise, it seems good.
Yeah, it's an interesting texture, isn't it? What do you think?
Like,
It's not bad. I expected it to be like hot, like cinnamon hot, you know. But it's not bad. It's got a really interesting texture to it.
each bite, I like get closer to it potentially being hot, I think.
It's not going to get
I
any
don't know.
hotter. It's not.
Okay.
It's not like layered.
Well, when you put it that way.
It's not like layered with heat or something.
As long as I don't eat the little candies. It's
Yeah, the
it's
candies
good.
are hot. I just
doesn't-
got one.
It doesn't really taste like the candies. I mean, it does, but like not as much as I expected.
Yeah, it's got
Fruit.
cherry jello,
Oh yeah.
applesauce,
Yeah.
and the cinnamon candies. But I expected, actually, with the amount of candies you used in this, for it to be like chew over cinnamony.
Mm.
But I think the applesauce and stuff toned it down
Mm.
and gave it a really interesting texture. I don't think I've ever put applesauce in jello.
Yeah, it's.
But it's good. I mean,
Who thought of this one?
it's from the 1940s. I wasn't around then.
A little weird.
Yeah. And you use the unsweetened applesauce. Probably if you use sweetened applesauce, it would be even like
It's really sweet.
It is. But it's the unsweetened, so. Make it for your sweetheart.